Okay, so in this video I'm going to be going over problem 1 from the first exam. So this problem involves taking the derivatives of several functions. So the first function we have to look at is f of x equals x to the power 5 minus 4x minus 4th root of x cubed plus pi divided by 90,072. So for this function, we can rewrite this as x to the 5th minus 4x minus x to the power 3 divided by 4, because a 4th root gives a 1 over 4 power, plus pi divided by 9072. And now we see that everything appearing here is just some power of x plus some constant. So what we want to use here is the power rule, which says that the derivative of x to the power p is equal to px to the p minus 1. So if we apply that in this case, we see that f prime of x, for the first term we have p equals 5, so we get 5x to the 4. Here p is equal to 1, so we get just minus 4. And here p is equal to 3/4, so we get minus 3/4 x to the 3/4 minus 1, which is negative 1/4. And then the derivative of a constant is 0. So our answer is just going to be this. Okay, let's look at the next one. So here we have f of x equals x squared minus 4x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 over x, which I'm going to rewrite as x to the negative 1 power. And for this problem, since we have something divided by something else, it's going to be useful to use the quotient rule, which says that the derivative of f divided by g is equal to f prime g minus g prime f divided by g squared. So in this case, the top function, or the f, is going to be the x squared minus 4x plus 1. The derivative of that function is 2x minus 4. And the g in this quotient rule formula is going to be the x plus x to the negative 1. The derivative of that function is 1 minus x to the negative 2. So if we plug those things into our formula from the quotient rule, we'll see f prime of x is equal to 2x minus 4, the derivative of the top function, times the bottom function, minus derivative of the bottom function times the top function, all divided by the bottom function squared. So this will be our answer. Okay, so in the last part of this problem, we're asked to look at f of x equals x to the 6th plus 8x cubed plus 4 to the 1003 power. And so for this problem, we have something inside of something being raised to the 1003 power. So the inside function here is x to the 6th plus 8x cubed plus 4, and the outside function is x to the power 1003. And we know that if we have a function composition like that, it can be useful to use the chain rule, which says that the derivative of f of g of x, I need one more parenthesis, is equal to f prime of g of x times g prime of x. And so if we look at this formula here, the f of x role is played by x to the power 1003. The g of x role is played by x to the 6th plus 8x cubed plus 4. So if we plug into our formula from the chain rule, we'll see that f prime of x is equal to the derivative of the outside function gives 1003x to the 1002, and we have to plug in the inside function. So we get x to the 6 plus 8x cubed plus 4, all to the 1002 power. That's this first piece from the chain rule. Then we have to take the derivative of the function on the inside and multiply by that, which gives us 6x to the 5th plus 24x squared. So that is the derivative of the function in part C.